video, I'm going to be showing you how to transform these old, outdated bathroom wall tiles with Trepanel's Aqua shower panels.
One of the best things about them is that they're quick and easy to install without using many tools. We used a tape measure to measure the areas where the boards will be installed, a felt tip marker pen to mark the boards, a handsaw for doing the straight cuts, a trimming knife, a cordless drill to drill large round holes in where the sockets or switches are fitted, before finishing the cut with a jigsaw. And then of course a silicone gun to apply the adhesive to the back of each board. Start by making sure your existing walls are clean, dry, stable and dust-free. The background should not flex or move and the surface should be level and smooth to ensure good adhesion. If installing over existing tiles like this, ensure they're securely fixed. Any loose or damaged tiles should be repaired or replaced, filling any gaps. Any other substrates or bare walls will need to be tanked with a waterproof membrane for extra protection against water ingress. Once you've measured your walls, transfer the measurement onto the face of the boards. Place your board onto something flat to raise it off the floor and start cutting it using your handsaw for the large straight cuts. The full boards are 2,400 mm long by 1,000 mm wide. And even when the boards are cut down slightly, it's better to have someone help you lift them into position. Check your boards fit before installing. You may find you might have to trim another couple of millimeters off to make sure it fits well. Now if you're starting off in a corner, I'd recommend using Trepanel's corner trims. These can be held into place by a good strong silicone or adhesive. Then slide it over one edge of the first board, which will also help prevent water seeping through the corners. Turn the board around and start to apply the adhesive around the outer edge of the rear of the board. Around 30 to 50 millimeters is fine. Then form further lines going across the boards around 400 millimeters apart. This way, the adhesive is spread evenly and allows you to fit the board flatter to the wall. Now you can slowly lift and place your board into position, pressing over the face of all areas of the board. With this room being small, our second panel has to be cut. Again, measure, mark and cut the piece down to size using a handsaw. Check if it fits. If it does, apply your adhesive to the back of the cut wall panel in the same manner as the larger boards. Place it into position and press firmly, interlocking the joints on both edges of your board until they are connected. Now you can press the board to the wall so that the adhesive grabs, giving you a seamless joint. You can apply a line of clear waterproof silicone sealant along the groove side of the joint to prevent water seeping through the joints. That's the first wall complete, with both corner trims siliconed into position. Craig isn't wasting any time jumping onto the other side wall, which is another full board. He's applying further adhesive to the rear of this board using the same method. Don't forget to apply a full silicone bead into the trim recess prior to fixing the panel in place, making sure that the panel slides into the internal corner trim we fitted earlier, pressing firmly against your board until it grabs to the wall. I've cut another section and applied the adhesive to the rear, placing it to the wall, interlocking the two edges to join the full piece that Craig has just fitted, completing the panels to the door frame. You may have cables or pipes coming out of your wall from the shower. Your boards will need to bridge over them, therefore, you'll have to cut out a hole in your board. Take your measurements of the location of the surfaces, mark your board, drill a hole through the face of the board using a flat spade piece drill bit. Then you can cut out a larger hole using a jigsaw. Check it fits. If it does, you know the drill. Start to apply your adhesives. Make sure you get plenty of adhesive around your cut board edge. Come on, Craig, that's not very neat. Our kids could probably do better than that. You won't see it when it's installed. Don't forget to apply a line of clear silicone in the corner joint before applying your next sheet. This will also help seal the corner better. Before pressing it into the wall, make sure that you can slide the surfaces through the hole that you've cut. Of course, make sure the power to your shower has been isolated. Bear in mind, when cutting your boards down to size to fit from floor to ceiling, you can cut them 5 to 10 millimeters shorter to enable you to place it into the correct position when installing. The boards can be jacked up with packers to hold until the adhesive is dry. The gaps can either be filled with silicone or covered with plastic trims to form a sealed join between the floor and wall boards. Before you know it, your bathroom will be transformed into a beautiful, bright, modern new bathroom that you can be proud of. Trepanel's Aqua wall panels can be used throughout your whole bathroom and shower enclosures when sealed correctly. They are certainly quicker and easier to install than traditional wall tiles. All top, sides and bottoms of the panel can be sealed with a good waterproof silicone sealant once the panels are dry and finished. Allow the silicone to fully cure before exposing the panels to water. Ensure all panel joints, bottom and side edges around sinks, baths, shower trays and units, and any pipes or cutouts are fully sealed using PVC silicone sealant. There are countless different colours and styles for transforming your bathrooms. For more information about the wide range of shower Aqua wall panels, please visit wallsandfloors.co.uk.